unbelievable to be able to get sterling silver for $34.95. So we give you little sneak peeks of what's coming up in the next hour because you get to sort of jump the line. If you're the early bird, then you get to get the great deals before they're gone. This is the Guardian Angel. Oh, we just mentioned this. Mentioned it. And of course you haven't been waiting because smart ladies and men who are shopping with us this morning, because you know that Guardian Angels do not last for you. I mean, we get requests and requests and requests always, and this one will sell out. $14.95 for this customer pick. It is just precious. This is just the pendant, and like we were saying, if you want to be able to put this on a chain, you might want to pick up one of the other necklaces as well that comes with a chain. Look at that.
Yeah, and on the reverse side,
so
it has
sweet.
the angel prayer, and it goes, Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day be at my side, to light, to guard, to rule, and to guide. Amen.
Oh.
So it's here again, this prayer is also over 1,000 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And many of you may know the prayer. I didn't know it when we first presented it some 15 years ago here at HSN.
Whoa.
And the first time I read it, I was like, wow, wow, wow.
Right.
How powerful is that? You know, and if you've ever watched any of the programs that have documented people's experience with their own guardian angel, what you'll find is that 70% of the people here in the U.S. recognize that guardian angels are here.
Huh.
And I know because I've made a lot of pieces and I've done a lot of research, and I love art. You know, we were just in Italy for 12 days.
Oh my goodness.
Because we're going to be selling the Papal Cross here at HSN in the summertime.
Here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because the Pope is going to be here, you know, in September.
Yes.
So I was there
exciting.
meeting with the manufacturer and the family who actually designed the cross. But when you look at this piece and you think of that prayer, I've had one family member, she made me get her 24 of these pieces with chains because she gives them to her friends. And if I tell you, Rita is Jewish. Now, what does that tell you? How many people believe in angels and how beautiful this piece is. So if you've never seen this piece, I can tell you from my experience, because the first day we sold this piece, and I was telling you that we actually sold 45,000 pieces in gold in one day.
Oh,
and it was at a price of about $39.95, and gold was very, very
yeah, I was going to say, wait,
low.
What?
So here at $14.95, if you wanted to do like my cousin Rita, and that is sell or give these as gifts. Look,
oh my God!
sometimes
really?
you could spend close to this on a card.
Easily. And even if you didn't purchase a chain with it, you could get this and put it in the card with it. It's
Well,
just
many
what a
people have
beautiful
chains, and if
gift.
you notice the size of the bail is big enough.
It's a really nice size.
That it'll just about fit any chain that you have. You can put it on a cord. You could even use an omega.
Ooh, on a leather cord.
Right, an omega on a
Great
piece
look.
like this. But this is not the kind of gift that you'll find anywhere. If you do see something similar, it was copied from this original design. Because until we started, we perfected the technology of laser engraving. And also, many times you'll see our pieces actually have the letters cut into the piece. That was something that I pioneered. When in 1975, when I started manufacturing and importing from Italy, there were no such thing as talking charms or pieces that had engraving or prayers like this. This is all stuff that throughout my 49 years.
Oh my goodness.
I started in 1966, so it's 48 years of creating jewelry. I was fortunate enough to start at a very young age, but you couldn't create pieces like this before because you only had the technology of doing it by hand, and you can't make a piece like this by hand.
No, it's so delicate.
It's done in many different processes where we create a sculpture that's a large sculpture.
Look at it.
And then we miniaturize it by using a process that they use in the U.S. Mint. To reducing, it's a pantograph, where they make a coin, might be this big, and then they create a little nickel or a little...
So you make a big
much bigger
one, and then it gets small. Oh,
and then you create
precious.
a die, and that's how you replicate it. But in this particular case, we actually created it on a computer, the frame, and then the angel was hand engraved.
Oh my
and
goodness.
This is like what one of the molds look like.
Oh,
for that,
wow.
that actually make the frame. So it's multiple,
it's like the one for my necklace.
multiple techniques that are used, but these are techniques that I actually borrowed this from the aviation industry, because prior to me taking that technology and bringing it to the jewelry industry, everything was made by hand. So you are limited.
Wow.
Now I'm virtually not limited to anything. I could make this piece the size of the head of a pencil, or I could make it 2 inches or 3 inches with the same kind of detail that I only once dreamed of. So when you see the price on here, you're looking at it and you're saying to yourself, well, how good could it be? Well, this is how good it could be. When you get this at home and you see the beauty, you see the detailing, and you give this to someone, again, this is a lifetime proposition. They cannot wear this out. It's not going to change in color. You can't wear off the prayer, you know. And think of how beautiful if you're giving it to someone who's receiving their communion or their confirmation and has never heard the angel prayer before.
Oh, that's
I can
really
only
special.
tell you the enlightenment when I read it for the first time. And I actually received the prayer from a viewer who sent me a card, and in the card was the angel prayer. And I read it and I said, oh, I have to make a piece of jewelry.
Oh, I love it. Oh, we're
Yeah.
so glad you did. We actually have a caller now. Jennifer from Florida is on the phone. Hi, Jennifer. You're on with Shannon and Anthony.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Oh, my goodness, Anthony. It's so cool to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's cool to talk to you, too.
I love your jewelry. I've bought in a few pieces. Actually, the Guardian Angel prayer I'm thinking of getting 2 of.
Oh, definitely get 2.
You'll have to be quick, though, because they are selling pretty quickly.
Well, I may have to... Actually, I think I'm going to actually just go ahead and get it. But one person that it's for is my boss's mom. And it's kind of like a surprise.
Yeah. Well, whomever you give it to, they are going to cherish it like it was a piece of gold or platinum. So you can
I just hope that I get it in time.
Oh, don't worry.
Because my boss is getting ready to go on vacation, but I'm not exactly sure when.
No, but don't worry. You can always mail it to her or give it to her a later date.
Yeah. Oh, she'll love it no matter when.
That's where she's going, is to Georgia to see her. So.
Ah, okay, excellent.
Maybe she could, as an early Mother's Day gift.
Good,
Aw,
good.
I love that. What a
Jen.
great gift. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know, we
Jennifer.
forgot
I
all
love it.
about mentioning that. This is, again, a perfect gift for a mother, a new mother, but a grandmother, whomever.
Whomever. Everybody will love it. It's only $14.95 as well. We're going to go to a quick spotlight, and we'll be right back.